Infrastructure Appreciation Week overview. Thanks, James.
Thank you, Bill, and welcome everyone. So as Bill said, just a bit of housekeeping before we get going. You can keep your mics on mute, that'd be great. If you do unmute yourself, we'll mute you pretty quickly, but if you can keep yourself on mute, that'd be great. We'll have a few minutes at the end to go through a bit of a Q&A about sale. So jump into this. Is the Infrastructure Appreciation Week, which is happening. So it happened last year in a roughly around the same time. It's happened in September last year. So this year we're laying into the animals again, and that's very much part of the campaign, which I'll go through the assets in a couple of minutes. But to give you a general overview of the sales, so it's quite similar to other sales we've done, except we're 20% off this time. So 20% off all software on Bentley's eStore, virtuosity.com or .com.br, depending on what part of the world you're in. So the kind of three big terms and conditions, or three big, I suppose, rules that we have for this sale is the offer only applies the first year of new or additional licenses of Bentley software. So no renewals are eligible for this discount. 20% off is gained by using the discount code at checkout, which is THANKS23, and it can be used from the 18th of September until the 22nd of September, so Monday to Friday. So no matter where you are in the world, at 9 a.m. your time on Monday 18th, the discount code will be available, and at 10 p.m. wherever you are in the world on September, it'll finish. So it's from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Friday, September 18th to 22nd. And you cannot use this discount in conjunction with any other promotion. No other or further discounts can apply on top of this as well. So it's just kind of important to remember that we can't give kind of second discounts on top of this. So kind of another one to mention as well, purchases don't prorate any existing subscription. So i.e. you cannot buy a license using the sale week discount and then delay the activation of that or ask for that delay. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that we can't do that. So yeah, that's just to keep in mind. So in terms of the actual assets, or the campaign assets that we have built for this, so we've got almost assets for every brand, from OpenBridge, GeoStudio, Reality Modeling, so Civil Work Suite, the Virtuosity brand, Saks, STAAD, Plaxis, Opel Wind Power. I think there's 18 or 19 brands with a full campaign assets in there as well, for you guys to work from. And to give you a little preview, this is kind of what some of them look like. So we've got banners, we've got horizontal banners as well, running through for email campaigns or for any social media you might be putting together as well. And I know this was a common request is for us to have the templates, the PowerPoint templates. We've got this together for this campaign as well. So you can fully edit everything you want using PowerPoint, and we've put all the main Virtuosity ads like that as well. So for example, you can put it in French now pretty easily as well. So there's not much effort to do that. That took me about 3 minutes yesterday to do, and you can do it all from PowerPoint as well. We do have all the assets available in the Marketing Resource Center. If you can't access this, or you don't have access to this, myself or Bill Murphy, I'll put our emails in the chat in 2 seconds. Just email either one of us, and we can get you a download link, or we can get you access to the Marketing Resource Center by resetting your password. So just get in touch with either me or Bill, and we can make sure you have the assets. The folder is there on the QR code. I'm going to leave that slide for just 2 seconds. If you want to scan the QR code, you can access it that way as well. And when you log in to the Marketing Resource Center, you'll see all the channel partner folders, and the highlighted one is the one with the lovely giraffe picture, which is where the campaign lives. Leave that up for a second or two there. So this is kind of a quick overview and a short enough webinar. But I wanted to touch on a little bit of some of the learnings that I've seen from the e-commerce team, and just from talking to the web marketing team over the last few weeks. So there's 5 big points that I wanted to make, or 5 kind of themes that I want to share today that I found really interesting. So 82% of anyone who purchased during Engineers Week, our most recent campaign, saw a Google Display Network ad during that campaign. So 82% of people who bought online saw an ad. So I thought that was quite interesting. On average, users had but 3 impressions prior to purchase. So they saw an ad 3 times, or they were put into a workflow 3 times before they purchased. And after 2 years of testing, animal imagery outperforms the corporate imagery. So if you can see here, the 2 examples, the animal imagery on the top is expected to do a lot better than the imagery on the bottom. I have a little asterisk there, and that's there. Obviously, some countries in the world and some regions, this doesn't work, and that's completely understandable. But for the global, it averages out that the animal imagery generally performs pretty well in Europe and America as well. Retargeting is responsible for the bulk of the conversions that happen. So people who are put into an audience and then fed the ads again through either a pixel or through a retargeting campaign is responsible for the majority of the conversions that happen online. And LinkedIn comes out on top almost every time for paid spend when it comes to advertising to these campaigns. Number 2 in that is Google Display Network or GDN, which comes out second as well. So I thought they were kind of interesting little themes to share for the campaign. And also as a reminder, we do have CSF available for this campaign. So you're to make use of $2,500 fully funded by Bentley to pay for paid ads, translation if you need for your campaign, email marketing, and Google Display and keyword ads as well. So there is CSF monies which are up for grabs for this campaign. So there's another QR code if you want to just grab your phone. That'll bring you to the apply portal where you're welcome to submit an application. As I said, this is kind of a quick enough webinar and more of an opportunity to see if we've any Q&A or any comments as well. So Bill, is there anything in the chat?
I have a question, James. So if I want to take advantage of the CSF funding for the sale, when should I be creating my apply for the campaign?
Yeah, so at a minimum, it has to happen before the campaign, or before the actual activity starts. So you would need to start by the end of the week, pretty much by the end of the week. So to give us about a week just to get through all the applications, that'd be great. But it has to be submitted into apply prior to the campaign happening. Milan may have missed something, but I can't find assets in the MRC. Yeah, they should be in that folder. Let me just give me 2 seconds. I'll just check. I'll check that for you, Milan.
Oh, James, Graham pointed out you have a typo as well. Thanks, Graham.
I do.
On Google, don't worry about it. Google, yeah.
Apologies. Sorry. Yeah, I spelled
No
Google
big
wrong. Thanks, Graham. I can always rely on you. Yeah, so it's in the channel marketing, and then 2023 current, and that's where the campaign is. It should be there. If not, I'll just double check it there. Yeah, it should be there.
I'm checking the.
Yeah, I might have published it wrong, but yeah. Okay.
I'll double check as well, James, just to make sure I can access it.
Thanks, Bill. So yeah, I think we had a couple of people just joining a touch late. So this is the okay. Sorry, I'm not. This is okay. Yeah, I think the folder isn't activated, Bill. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. So just to recap on the kind of the scoop, or what's the story of the sale? It's 20% off all Bentley software sold on the eStore. The coupon code is Thanks23. The terms and conditions or the offers that we have are that it's for the first year of new or additional licenses. First purchase on virtuosity.com. The sale will start at 9 a.m. Monday, the 18th of September, and finish on Friday, the 22nd of September at 10 p.m. It cannot be used in conjunction with any other promotions, and no further discounts can apply. This is just to recap on it, and we do have the assets are available in the Marketing Resource Center. You just click on that link and follow that link, and you'll get there. But that's the short webinar. So I suppose if we have any questions, you're welcome to unmute or raise your hand and ask away. Okay, right. There is something wrong with the Marketing Resource Center. So give me a second.
I'm in there now, James, fixing it. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll just take a moment for the parent folder to publish everything down below. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going through it as we speak, so it'll be available in a moment. Okay.
Thanks, Bill. Perfect. I'm gonna just pop that link into the chat as well, which will, if you wait just 2 minutes, that link will be then available once Bill's finished up in the Resource Center. That's okay. So if any questions, you're welcome to unmute. Yost said all clear except my CSF application. I hope you're not referring to the CSF being confusing, because it's definitely not.
Oh, Yost probably put his CSF in during the call, James. Have you not approved it yet, or?
I haven't got a chance to approve it, Yost, but I'll go through in a second now.
No, I still have to put
For
it
me,
in. Yeah, I'll put it in later this week. But thanks for
Perfect.
mentioning it. Yeah.
No problem. No problem. But it is important. Definitely do put CSF applications in for the partners. It's a great way to make use and to accelerate for this campaign, or to try new things as well. If you're not too sure about how to go about paid ads or marketing, email marketing, or kind of any Google display or keyword ads, drop me an email and reach out with your channel manager as well. And between the two of us or three of us, we can definitely give you a bit of a hand for this campaign. But do get in touch. Don't be afraid to get in touch. And between everyone, the channel team will help you work through it. Pramit, I think you have your hand raised. Go ahead. Sorry, I can't hear you there. Okay, but can you hear Pramit?
No, no, but there may be something in the chat. Sorry, I'm on the same screen.
Sorry.
So,
Ibrahim, is there any campaign for perpetual licenses? No, this is a campaign purely for Virtuosity.com. This is only a campaign for Bentley's eStore. Perpetual licenses or Select or CSS is not included in this campaign. So it's whatever you can buy on Virtuosity.com is what's being discounted for this week.
Hello.
Hi, Pramit, we can hear you now.
Yeah. Sir, I was asking if there comes any technical problem in between 18 to 20 seconds during order loading, will that be considered?
If there's any technical issues with the website that causes an order to not go through during the week, we will. It's a case by case basis, of course, every time, but we'll definitely be able to help. If it's a website issue or a technical issue that stops your order from going through on Thursday or Friday, we'll honor that discount the following week. We've done that in the past as well. So that's generally the rule of thumb for these. If it's it's a case by case basis every time, of course. Probably in your case, Chitali will be your contact, and you can copy me in as well. Yeah, just if you can get in touch with your channel managers during the week if there is an issue with the site for all partners, or myself or whoever, and between the two of us we can help rectify it. But we will honor any discounts that are caused that are stopped due to the Virtuosity issue, if there is one.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Hey, James, everything should be now published on the Marketing Resource Center. So if anyone has any problems with that, I'll just put the image in there. So you should be able to access all of the folders. And like James said, if you have problems downloading specific assets or whatever, you can email me and James. We do understand at the moment there was a couple of new partners who couldn't get access to the resource center, and James is helping directly to get you the assets. Okay, so sorry about the delay in new users on the Marketing Resource Center at the moment. Okay, thanks.
If anyone does wish to have a direct download link, just drop me an email. I can send you a WeTransfer link for everything if you need it. If you want to download it all. So this is what the
James,
campaign folder looks like. Go ahead, Bill.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's a question actually. You might. What is the event name from Hiran Tresita?
Event name is it's Infrastructure Appreciation Week. Is what the sale is called. If you're asking event in terms of CSF name, then it would be it'd be Infrastructure Appreciation Week campaign or whatever you might want to put down. But that's kind of it. Peter, how can we best complement the Virtuosity sales team with regard to ads they post on LinkedIn during this and other promotions? I suppose it's a case by case, Peter, depending on the region, and how you kind of collaborate with PSEs or with Virtuosity sales colleagues. I think there is actually a couple of Virtuosity colleagues on the call now. You're welcome to wave and say hi to the partners if you want to put your camera on. If you're not still in your pajamas, you're welcome to say hi. It's a case by case every time. Hi, Beatrix.
Hi.
Hey, Beatrix.
It depends. I mean, we resharing and cross posting what the product sales team and the Virtuosity colleagues are doing as well. That's always appreciated and helpful. But I think having your own kind of separate campaign that runs alongside and complements Virtuosity as well, that's generally the best way to approach it. Would that be fair, Beatrix?
Of course, sure. If you need help, reach out to us. That's what I can say, and that's we are there. I would say it like that.
Sorry, James. Would you pop up the main overview slide one more time, just with the dates, like start, end, your. I know a couple of people joined us last minute, and there's always the invites flying around from one person to another. So let's just go through there you go. Perfect.
So a quick overview again, 20% off all Bentley software for the week of the 18th to 22nd of September. The coupon code is THANKS23. Doesn't matter if you use caps or no capital letters, it'll still work. And it cannot be used with anything else, any other discount. They're the main kind of things to keep in mind. But that's kind of how.
And what about promotion start for partners? When can this be advertised directly on the partner's website, or
so you can post all about it and tell the whole world on the 18th of September. Please do not post that before. So we don't want users to know about this campaign. So it is under embargo until the 18th. So I'd ask that you do not tell your clients, prospects, users, or the general public about this sale until the 18th. You're welcome to run advertising running up to it, as in starting right now. You're welcome to run generic ads or to build your audience on LinkedIn or Google or wherever you might choose to advertise. You're welcome to start that today, but it can't mention anything about a sale. So you're welcome to kind of build up awareness and some energy behind the campaign starting now. But it can't have any mention of there being a discount or that there's a campaign coming. So we would ask that you do not tell your users till the 18th of September.
Okay. Yeah, no more questions in the chat. Does anyone want to unmute? Oh, someone is waiting in the Michael. Okay, cool. Does anyone want to unmute and ask James a question before he goes for his breakfast? No?
Pavan, I will. Yes, the partner email campaign content link. Yes, I will. I'll share that now with you. So there's going to be a follow-up email to this webinar. I'll send it out, and it will include. I'll attach the email templates. They're in Webdam as well, but I will I will attach them. And if you can't download from Webdam, which is the Marketing Resource Center, the link that Bill and I just posted, which I'm going to post right now again into the chat. If you can't access that or you have any issues, let me know straight away, and we'll give you a download link, a direct download link for WeTransfer. We're aware, as Bill said, there is 1 or 2 issues with the Marketing Resource Center at the moment, technical issues with it. So if you have any issues at all, just reach out to myself or Bill Murphy, and we'll get you sorted pretty quick.
Okay, cool. Good. Just a general information question. You know the advertisements and the assets. Sometimes they don't have the end date of the sale.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah. So
one or two of them do. Yeah, one or two of them don't have it. From testing and from speaking to the e-commerce team as well, that generally the deal ends Friday variation tends to have a bit more of an urgency to it, a higher open rate, higher click-through rate on emails, higher engagement on social as well. So that's a good point, Bill.
Okay, so that's a good message to add into if partners are promoting this, just to have that simple statement. Yeah, deal ends Friday, and yeah, or
can I make a suggestion now, Bill?
Oh, there's Graham. Yeah, hey Graham.
Hey Graham.
Saying that the deal ends Friday, I think we should actually put the date, because if this filters over to somehow the deal, you know, the advertisement comes across, users might think it's the following week. You know what I mean? Friday. What Friday? Mm-hmm. Could be next week Friday. It could be the following week Friday. Be more specific with a date.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thanks, Graham.
Okay, I think we're good to finish up there. If any other questions, you can drop myself or Bill an email. We'll be around for most of the day today. We'll pop our emails in the chat, Bill. It's James.Murphy and Bill.Murphy.
I'll put mine in there, no problem.
Cool. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So let's stop the recording there. Thanks, James. And thanks, partners, for joining.